Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video let's take a look at QQQ and SPY and tech stocks as well: Microsoft, Apple, Google, Amazon, Meta, and Netflix. It has been, I know, a couple of days that I touched base on the tech stocks, so we'll talk about that. And I know QQQ and SPY I have already been talking about with Nvidia and Tesla with you guys, so we are all up to date on that. So with that, hit the like, subscribe, and also please note none of this is any financial advice and is only for education purposes. Throughout this video, you will also see me using a lot of my tools that I have built over the course of years. If you need access to those tools, links are in the description below this video. I have 2 indicators, 2 trading bots, and Wall Street alerts. All right, let's start off with Microsoft. So, well, we have been in an uptrend. We broke the structure to the upside back again at 397. That's what we have been talking about. And we have been forming these pivots. And Microsoft is still in an uptrend. Even right now where it is, yes, we are seeing some sell-off today. That is fine. That is, for now, it's just a pullback. Intraday, you can trade long and short however you like. Today was a short play. Again, my indicators helps in that. Not going to go into too much detail on that, but we'll still take a look at the price action at that level. So we are still bullish on Microsoft. The structure is still holding strong as long as we are above 418. Until then, pullback can come. And if this level breaks 418, we might see some weakness, but I would not be too confident on that weakness because we still have that 50 days moving average support and the 20 days moving average support coming from underneath. So Microsoft may go through some deeper pullbacks even if we come down to 418, but it will not become bearish fully. This has a lot of room to either stay choppy or stay bullish. So pullbacks on intraday, especially around the closer to these structural levels, are a buy for intraday longs in my opinion. That's the way to trade Microsoft. Taking a look at hourly interval, as for, again guys, as long as the structure holds at these particular areas, you have to see if the price action is holding, and then accordingly with the stop loss on the other side, position can be taken. I'm just talking about the structure that we are in right now. What are the possibilities of we still staying in that uptrend or bullish structure until what levels, right? Now Microsoft, as it's trying to cool off to the level of 420, this is where it can be seen that if this level holds or not. If this breaks, then you're watching the level of 480. Right. So, but yeah, this is just a, like, at least on the swing, this is just a pullback right now, or a cool off, however you want to say it. All right, still super strong though. Apple has been going up and up and up after earnings gapped up, finding support at 200 days moving average. And yeah, that was it. That once we got this green candle and holding support at 182 and 42 cents, it has been going up. Can it continue go higher and higher? Well, the places to buy are over here with the stop loss below 200 days moving average. Structure is full on bullish. Apple is not going to look weak as long as it's above 187 and 44 cents. If we lose this level, that's where structure change may start happening. But that will still not make it fully bearish. That may just give more cool off, right? But at least for now, this is the time to take some partial profits out in the extension, and in the reload, if the levels at 186 to 187 holds, those are reload zones on Apple. Apple is still bullish. It's a bullish structure. Google has been just plain bullish. There, found support at 20 days moving average. Right now, there is no downside that I'm seeing on this. As long as, well, there are two things here. If we lose 171 and 81 cents tomorrow, that's a break of at least structure on intraday. Otherwise, this will just give it a pullback if it holds at 171 and 81 cents from where it is right now. But as if it continue to break above 174 and 76 cents, that's just a continuation to the upside play. This is no bearish. We have still a lot of support, and this structural support is at 171 and 89 cents as well from where the price is right now. Amazon. So Amazon is on the other side, a little bit been cooling off, and this is what we talked about, that guys, the way this candle has closed, this is what we talked about at the level of 189, pretty much 190, that guys, if we have a red candle the next day, Due to this double top forming, you can expect cool off on this, and Amazon has been cooling off. Now this is the place to watch. Well, technically we are above 20 days moving average. So for example, if any play it's taken closer to 20 days moving average, the stop loss needs to be on the other side. The structure is in the cool off and in the pullback mode on the swing. If we start losing the levels like 182 and 72 cents and 180, that's where the structural change on the swing side comes. That's a little bit of a problem. But trade level by level on on Amazon, I'm seeing that any upside is being sold off. But this was the one leg. Right now we are at 20 days moving average and 50 days moving average almost. So you have to see if it holds support here. Technically, structure has not fully broken to the downside. Yes, intraday short plays have been coming up. This was a cool-off place. But as for the swing and the direction, is not right now in the structure fully bearish. Structure is still standing to the upside, but you have to decide that this double top as it's forming, the neckline is around 182 and 72 cents to $180. All right, but yeah, those were the cool-offs, short plays that we were talking about. And now this is the place. If this holds this price action here and the support, it may try to turn back up again. Otherwise, as we lose $182 range, then expect continuation to the downside. Meta. So Meta, you already are aware about, we were talking about this rebound that we can get on this thing back up to the level of pretty much 482 almost. This is where the zone of a structural break was. So we got that rebound. Meta is negative today, but it's still trying to hold itself up here, right? So technically it's still in the bullish structure. On this thing, like for the direction to change if to the downside, then we need to lose the level of 460. If you're not losing this level, this thing is still either going to stay choppy or bullish. Yes, cool-offs may come, but that's where you have to see where the bottom of the structure is according to that. Like for example, this was the pivot, and this is where if any structure change has to happen on swing fully bearish, that will be 460 or directional change. Right now, if any sell-off comes, that will usually just be a cool-off or a pullback. So going to the hourly interval, let's do this here. So yeah, on this one, yeah, this is another thing you can watch is 476 and this trend line that we have on this thing up here. So if it keeps rejecting it, you can expect cool off to continue lower and lower on Meta, level by level. All right. And Netflix, let's go to the daily interval first for that. So yes, Netflix, guys, I think is running into a little bit of a cool off, and let's actually zoom out a little bit over here. So with Netflix, guys, I think the price action may give us some cool off. And reasons for that is it's again resisting at the all-time highs. Your confirmation of loss of level and going to the downside is below this blue box range, like $603 range. Let me adjust something real quick on my indicator. Okay, all good. Yeah. So the blue box is what you are watching, and yeah, and then also 597. But this to me seems like it may run into some cool off at least down to 20 days moving average most likely. And for the reasons that, as I'm showing you that at all those all-time highs, I'm seeing these sell-off wicks coming in. This is getting choppy as well, so you have to be careful. But I'm seeing at these tops, these sell-off wicks are coming, right? Multiple times. So this is what's leading it to continue lower and lower. These red candles are coming, right? So Netflix, if at this time it can't break above 616, I think this cool off will come to the downside. If we get above 616, then we are looking strong again on Netflix. All right, cool. Those were tech stocks. Let's take a look at QQQ and SPY, guys. So let's go to the daily interval first, and let me actually real quickly yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, so on the daily interval, again, I mean, we have been talking about that we are in the bullish trend, and QQQ is still bullish, guys. The structural, well, here's the thing. If QQ on intraday cools off to 448, we'll take a look at intraday levels in just a second, but on the swing, 448 is a good structural support on this thing still. All right, it's no way bearish. The direction is still to the upside. It even has a bullish room, even if it comes down to 444. This thing is very bullish, guys, right now. This looks like a parabolic thing to me, and this is not just going to plummet like that, in my opinion. The structure is still bullish on this, on the swing. On QQ, I gave you the structural levels already to watch. Now, can intraday cool-offs come? So for that, right now I'm seeing the sell-off any trying to happen on intraday is getting bought back up. You can see that green candle also coming. Right now I'm not seeing any weakness, but let's say if tomorrow we lose 452, you can expect cool-off down to 50 hours moving average, at least wherever that would be. But it's intraday cool-off may come if the levels breaks to the downside, but on the swing, I'm not seeing any downside right now. Well, on the swing, pullback may come, right? But the structure is still strong, so pullbacks may be bought back up as well. Similarly with SPY, you can see it tried to cool off, but got bought back up today, up here as well. And yeah, it seems like that's just the pullback already on it, and this thing is ready to go higher. Wow. Yeah. SPY is not bearish, guys. If tomorrow it loses 529, intraday cool-off may come down to 50 hours moving average or so, but nothing more than that I would expect out of it. On the daily, the direction is still to the upside, guys. SPY has a lot of room to stay bullish right now. I think we will continue higher eventually with any pullback as well. This is the level 524. As long as we are above that, I don't think there is anything to worry about for the bulls. Bulls are still holding strong. Guys, that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe, and with that, I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.